Hey, what's up YouTube? My name's Jordan. I'm a newcomer to YouTube. I'm looking for some advice from, you YouTube stars. AlphaCat. First of all, I think your videos are awesome. Like, I'm a big fan. I've got a discrepancy with my phone company, and I want to make a rant video about it, or I'm going to make a rant video about it. And I know you've had some experience, with, the corporations and their bogusness. But my concern is just, you think it would cause me a problem if I say their name or anything, like mention specifically and like basically take a stab at them. That's my question for you. I noticed like whenever you make like a music video parody, like it's like filmed and it's like edited and it's really well done and well produced. Even when you have other people in there, like my thing is I find it hard to get other people for some reason. Mind you, I've been asking people who I know like in person. Do I contact other people on YouTube, who are in my area? Contact people on YouTube who aren't in my area? Pay them, or I don't really know what the process is. But yeah, I realize you're a busy guy. You got a lot of stuff going on, so in any way you could help, if at all, I would really appreciate it. That being said, anyone watching this video, I would really appreciate any feedback, comments, messages, advice, mentoring, blah blah blah. Barely Political. Wow, you guys are incredible. You guys have so many videos, and you just get tons and tons of hits. My question to you, production tips. There's a lot. You guys are probably doing it all professional now, so, that might be a bit up there. But, hey, any advice, anyone there could give me a message or comment or an email. Email me at jordan@newajmedia.com. I'll try to put a title right about here. J Rice Productions. J Rice, if I could talk to you for a quick second. I think, the way you make your covers, one, you're talented, for one, and two, how you get the collaborations done. What's the protocol for that? And I think, because I've seen your collaboration with a few people, most, memorably for me personally, was your one with Lisa Levy, because I'm a big fan of hers. How do you get collaborations like that? And I'm just wondering what the protocol for that is, or the appropriate process, or whatever you want to call it. Lisa Levy, so incredibly talented. I know you're from Montreal. I'm from Toronto, just outside of Toronto, but Toronto, Ontario, in Canada, for those of you who are a bit lost. So one Canadian to another. Booyakasha! You're super talented, and that's really great. I see you're always in AlphaCat's videos, or Iman, or you're in Iman's videos. So I think that's really cool. Just Kidding Films. You guys are hilarious. You guys are so funny. Big fan. Love your videos. So if you have any advice for me, that'd be great too. Kimbo Queens. Believe it or not, I don't know if you know, Kimbo Queens, aka Queenie. You went to high school with me. I just realized this, the other day, that you and we both went to the same high school, here, in Brampton. I'm not gonna name the specific high school, but, we went to the same high school. I didn't even realize that, so I think that's cool. By the way, I'm looking, to take some hip-hop dance lessons, and, if you have any recommendations for things, in the GTA. For those of you who don't know what the GTA is, it's Greater Toronto Area, a few surrounding cities. So that's really cool. So yeah, if you have any recommendations for that, hip-hop dance classes, or whatever, pop dance classes, or whatever it is, it's really cool. Classic Master, love your production, man, like your production skills, and it's really cool. I was wondering, how do you get in contact with, artists, or do they contact you? Not even like, do you get paid, because I imagine you would, because you put a lot of work into that, right? But that's really cool. Any advice you have about anything, I'd really appreciate that. Kurt Hugo Schneider, your stuff is awesome. Now I see, you have a lot of time between your videos most of the time, and I understand that, because you look like you put a lot of time and production and effort into it. Like, is that like something you do full time? Like, is that your primary, thing that you're doing? I think that's really awesome, though. Any advice you have, I'd really appreciate. laugh and be a little. Funny channel. Again, any advice, I'd really appreciate it. Love your videos. Think they're hilarious. NHB Films, Deep Pride, Mr. D'Angelo, Wiggles, MC Dow, Sean, all you guys are so cool. Guys are actually friends with some of the people that I'm friends with. I know some of you guys were at my prom, which was kind of cool. I'm friends with, I went to high school, and I'm friends with some girls that you guys know or used to know or whatever. So any advice you guys have, that'd be really awesome. PD Flow, your videos are awesome. I mean, the Kings of YouTube, the Tube, I just watched that, for the first time, like, yesterday. Hilarious, dude. That was awesome, and that looked like it took a lot of time. As well with the Kings of MySpace video, that was wicked. I would really appreciate any advice from you, questions for you. Again, is that something you do full-time? How would you recommend, going about doing something like that? A big project like Kings of MySpace or Kings of YouTube. That'd be really cool. If you could give me advice on that. Super Ego, dude. You are hilarious. Love all your that was a really bad impression, I'm sorry. But yeah, your videos are really funny. Again, any advice from you on anything that I mentioned earlier, that'd be really great. I really appreciate that. The Beatbox Hitman 2. Love your beatboxing, man. A lot of collaborations. Again, any advice you have about collaborating with people, or who receives which video at what time. And that's the other thing I don't understand. When you have a collaboration video and it ends up on both channels, or however many people are involved in all the different channels and stuff, who gets what first, who edits it, blah blah blah. Any advice on that, I really appreciate it. Comment, message, email, video response. Of course, one of my favorites on YouTube right now, Timothy De La Ghetto. Big shoutouts to you, man. I know you're supposed to be coming here to Toronto. I think it's August 21st. So if you're watching and you like Timothy De La Ghetto, check him out here in Toronto, August 21st. I'm sure he'll give you more information than I can. But I love your videos, man. You, Rick, and everyone else, you guys are all hilarious. I'm loving the videos, man. I think it's kind of bogus, when they get flagged when they're actually just really, really funny. But yeah, any advice you have, I'd really appreciate that. So that's everyone I wanted to shout out. So just to recap, feel free to rewind back to the video, people who I've shouted out. Like I said, Alpha Cat, Lisa Levy, Timothy De La Ghetto, Super Ego, PD Flow, the Beatbox Hitman 2, everyone that I've mentioned here. Any advice on anything YouTube related? I want to make a lot of videos about anything and everything. If anyone give me some advice, I really appreciate it. You can call me the newcomer to YouTube. I mean, and I want to be, if there is another YouTube live, I want to be there, and I'm willing to do pretty much whatever it takes. I want to make this, maybe not even make it a full-time thing, but I'd be willing to if that's what it took. Because I mean, I really like YouTube, and it's like TV but better because it's with real people. It combines the internet, which most people, or a lot of people in the world, internationally, have access to. And YouTube pretty much has videos on damn near everything. And it takes, comedy and music and dance and everything that people find entertaining to watch, and it puts it on a platform that not only anyone can watch it for free, but anyone can put their own stuff on there for free. And I think that is amazing. And hopefully, we can, everyone who wants to get involved with it can get involved with it, before they they start making you pay for it, because that might happen one day. I hope not, because I mean, YouTube is great as it is, and hopefully you will be seeing a heck of a lot more of me making really good videos, or really bad videos. Point is, I want you guys to watch it, or I want you to watch it, and you, and all of y'all. Alright, so my name is Jordan Alexander Taylor. I'm signing off. Peace!